Chapter 110. Arrange a blind date. The temperature in the capital dropped all of a sudden. Late autumn was coming in the breeze. Su Jingting was extremely busy. He rushed to bring Jie Yishan back to Yujing Garden for 2 days before flying overseas for a month. The popularity of snatching the role had passed, and Jie Yishan was not as popular anymore. However, the address of the single apartment had been exposed, and Su Jingting was not in the capital. Jie Yishan simply packed up and moved to Shi Ying's dormitory. After Yi Yi dropped out of school, there was only one bed left in the dormitory. Yin Yabai somehow managed to convince the counselor to let her move into Jie Yishan's dormitory, officially becoming schoolmates with Jie Yishan. Yin Yabai was a delinquent. Every time the delinquents she led saw Jie Yishan, they would call her sister Shen politely. Jie Yishan had thought that she was the boss of the delinquents in Shi Ying. The box office earnings of Youth finally came out to $0.68 billion. It was already a miracle that a teen drama could get such a high box office. Jie Yishan was happy about this for a long time. She even seriously read the script that Liang Qiaoan had given her for a long time. After Youth became popular, Jie Yishan was even given the title of the nation's first love. She also took on some advertisements and endorsements to accumulate some capital. Jie Yishan and Yin Yabai were watching an idol drama in the dormitory and discussing which brother was more handsome. Jie Yishan's phone rang. When she saw the name of the person jumping on the screen, Jie Yishan was shocked. She picked up the call and called out unwillingly, "Dad." She had moved out of the Jia family home after she got into Xiom Film Academy, and Jia Qihua had never called her. Even when she was being criticized by the entire internet, the Jia family did not even say a word of greeting. It was hard for her to imagine why her cheat daddy would call her for something so important. Jia Qihua's businesslike tone came from the other end of the phone. "Yishan, come home this weekend. Dad has something to talk to you about." "I mighty don't have time." Jia Qihua was silent for 2 seconds. "Dad has tacitly approved of you going into the entertainment industry. But that doesn't mean that you have to rely on being a small celebrity for the rest of your life. Let's put your studies and career aside for now. Dad has arranged a blind date for you. You can just decide on it when you come back this weekend. I'll send a driver to pick you up this weekend." The call was cut off. Jie Yishan squeezed out a word through her teeth. Ranger. Blind date. Directly decide. Waste this a blind date or a forced marriage. Jie Yishan was fuming. Yin Yabai, who was watching the drama, also heard Jie Yishan's ***CK. She stuffed potato chips into her mouth and mumbled, "What are you relying on? Didn't your old man ask you to go home for the weekend?" Jie Yishan said angrily, "Arrange a blind date for me to get engaged." Yin Yabai was so scared that she dropped her chips on the floor. She couldn't be bothered to pick them up and grab Jie Yishan's arm with both hands. "Your old man doesn't know that your boyfriend is best actor Su." "I don't know." "Heavens, Jie Yishan, don't lose your mind. In this day and age, people like film Empress Su, who had both beauty, intelligence, money, status, and popularity, there weren't many men who had countless bonus points." Jie Yishan facepalmed. Yin Yabai remembered that assistant Sun had privately looked for her before and told her to contact him if Jie Yishan had any problems. Yin Yabai had always despised this kind of behavior. It wasn't until the weekend when Jie Yishan was really picked up by the Jia families chauffeur that she finally couldn't help but send a message to assistant Sun. She was doing this for Jie Yishan's own good. It wasn't considered betraying her, right?